If they both had thicker skin, they would have been best friends. I know, right?
Welcome back to a drama so legal.
Even legal mindset subscribe. In today's video, we have finally the court documents of MrPokke and Saintontas's court case because of the copyright strike. This should have been harassment. I do think, considering MrPokke's end goal with this is for Saintontas to keep his name out of his damn mouth, but apparently he went about it the malicious way, which is why a lot of people, myself included, had an issue with the way MrPokke went about things, whilst the spirit of what he wants is fair. It's like, why are you running to daddy for obviously internet beef and internet childish drama crap? But then again, I understand it if you're corpa-minded like MrPokke. We're not going to respect it, but we understand it. I don't think this is a long... Yeah, this is not long, because obviously, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and Yu-Gi-Oh players are notoriously known of they don't read, all right? We can't read for shit. So I can't read for a long period of time, but we're gonna do as much reading as we can. So, the Copyrights Claim Board. This has been in March 3rd. United States of America, man, that's right, man. This is going down in America. Copyright Claims Board. I asked my editor to redact their names. I don't think we want to, dox them over here in our stuff, but I'm pretty sure now their names are out there. A claim for infringement. Would you like to proceed as a smaller claims proceeding, including the $5,000 monetary limit instead of the standard CCB small claims proceeding? He says no. I think this is MrPokke, the claimant. Alias MrPokke, City, Singapore.
Hey, kanina, this fucking uncle want to talk about Singapore. I got fucking problem with my accent of my country. I limpe happily minding my own fucking business. This one will be a condescending towards my entire country. My friend Pokke called him a dog, right? I call him a lot of fucking Tagto also called him a dog, right? Right, Tagto also says he's a fucking dog, right? How? Why so pressed? PMS, ah? He called you a good boy, ah? Want me to feel trees?
Limpe heavily, chat.
There's the amount of shit coming out from mouth every other day. There's nothing fucking right in your left brain, nothing fucking left in your right brain, and you still want to pretend you got a brain. You fucking want to go after my country, insinuate other people is like what, call them pedophiles, and then you cry that you got marriage report. Kanina, who's fucking fault? Your parents never teach you manners, huh? Absolutely embarrassing. You know what? You want to fucking post the fucking podcast, right? Absolutely. You know what's embarrassing? Huh? Your performance in the hologram tournament cheating. 30-minute head start practicing, and you still fucking lost it. Don't fucking talk about my country, no. Kanina kunde.
That's right, man. Anyway, so authorized representative information. I think this is his name again. And again, once again, city, we just went over it. Mr. We don't know. I don't know what Saintontas is name, to be honest with you. Alias, I don't know. Anyway, Saintontas. Infringement claims, works infringed. Title of work, The Art of Gacha. Whoa. That is right, man. Where we looked at the fallacies that people in the gacha space employ to fight as the gacha warriors. You want to protect and fight for your gacha game tooth and nail by using the fallacies in the arts of gacha war. It is what it is. Has the work been registered by the Copyright Office? No. Wait, I thought he did. Am I nuts? Wait, didn't MrPokke said he registered it like Ethan Klein? Apparently it's a no. He just had the ability to copyright strike it because YouTube decided to have it there. Because here's the thing with YouTube, man. Like, YouTube is kind of crazy when it comes to copyright striking stuff. Okay, here we go. There's like some from like 2026. I don't know why. Oh, they're archived. These are archived. I don't know why. Likeness, nothing. Okay, so basically sometimes, not all the time, they be just giving you all kinds of crazy stuff of like, oh, this matches, like you could copyright strike this. And it was literally just me reacting to Amyth. But then again, they removed them, which is great. I seriously thought he registered it in the Copyright Office, but I guess he just went the YouTube route. So anyway, type of work, motion picture and audio visual. Describe the work. A YouTube video containing my personal slides and presentation discussing how gacha tribalism starts in the community, where he presented the fallacies. Anyway. Unfortunately, this was a bit of a diss at Saintontas because he did show the little slides. Like, everybody knew it was about Saintontas. There's the implication. But then again, like in the world of corpa, in courts, you can make an argument that it was not. So this is where the power of implication, it's like, I'm not saying something verbatim, I'm implying it, is very powerful because you can always deny it in the court of law. Infringement claims, allegedly infringing activities. Allegedly infringing activities. Create a derivative work, reproduce the work, distribute copies of the work, publicly display the work. Is the infringement ongoing? Yes. Infringement dates. 19th of January, present. Where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or specific websites. YouTube. One long form content currently copyright strike by me. Wait, what the fuck? The video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by MrPokke. One live stream not copyright struck by me. So this is the one where he made the react on it. Okay, but he did strike it. Well, at least there's that. Unable to attach files under uploaded files due to 500 megabytes restriction. I have the recording of the live stream in case it is deleted privated, whereas the copyright struck video is currently unavailable unless YouTube provides access. Ooh, okay. Is the alleged infringing work an exact copy of your entire work? It says here no, because it's not. Okay, so, well, obviously it's not. All right, all right. How do you believe the respondent accessed your work? All right, here we go. This is important. Respondent could have seen or heard it because my work is widely available to the public. I published my video, The Art of Gacha War, on 19th January, Singapore time.
Don't fucking talk about my country, no kanina kunde.
Anyway, to YouTube's public space, which is accessible by all viewers. What are all the similarities between your work and the allegedly infringing work? When your case moves forward, you will need to show that your creative expression is substantially similar to the respondent's alleged infringement. All right, here we go. I think this is where MrPokke should have to make his case. The allegedly infringing video reproduces approximately 88% of the claimant's copyright striked audiovisual work. Specifically, the respondent plays the original video from its beginning through approximately 1822 to the 2042 runtime, leaving only the concluding portion unplayed. The infringing video incorporates the claimant's original footage, sequencing, editing, visual presentation, audio narration, and expressive elements in near continuous form. The core structure, content, filming, pacing, and narrative progression of the work are presented verbatim. Although the respondent seldomly pauses the playback to add commentary, the underlying audiovisual content remains intact and substantially unchanged. Well, there is change because you can see Saintontas. It's technically changed. That is changed. And there's like a bunch of zooms, etc. You know what I mean? This doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me, because even post-editing, obviously, this is transformative. Oh, well, you used all... Yeah, but it's, like, so spread out. Therefore, it's transformed. It's not like we go piece by piece by piece. It's like when I add my commentary, sometimes I can go on a tangent. I'm kind of going slightly off topic. It's like it's very nuanced. This is not the first time, by the way, that React content had like basically feud and like copyright issues. Like this has been going on for a long time, since the inception of React content. It's that big. It's so long. It doesn't make any sense as to why this, because if this worked, this is why like we all have an issue with this case, and a lot of people want Pokke to lose, not because it's Pokke, but because of what he represents. If this passes through, basically everybody on YouTube is literally open, because we now have precedent. It has been done in the court of law. You will see a lot of channels being fearing for themselves. You technically cannot show the footage anymore. Like, you're just gonna use the audio or something, and then watch motherfuckers get mad because you just use their audio. Oh, you used my video idea. Jesus. Accordingly, the works are substantially similar because the respondent has copied and publicly performed the majority of the original protected expression. Yeah, he just played it off a public platform like YouTube. Describe the allegedly infringing activities or how the respondent used your work without your permission. Claimant did not authorize, license, or consent to respondent's use of the work, but they don't need to because, well, YouTube is a public platform. However, respondent obtained access to claimant's publicly... What? There it is. Publicly available. Yeah, it's public. Duh. The respondent plays claimant's copyrighted video through nearly its entire runtime, stopping only seldomly to insert brief commentary and then resume playback of the original content. If by brief commentary you mean 5 times the size of the original video, I wouldn't call that brief commentary. I would call that long-ass commentary. But that's just me, though. As a result, the respondent's upload is merely republishing the copyright-struck work to respondent's audience instead of using a limited excerpt, all these words and stuff, for analysis or commentary under the fair use standard. Wait. This is important. As a result, the respondent's upload is merely republishing the copyrighted work to respondent's audience instead of using a limited excerpt for analysis or commentary under the fair use standard. Okay, so this is what he's trying to say. It's like, oh, well, we share the same audience, so, you know, he just republished it to talk about it to the same audience. Oh, so technically he took it away. But no, that's it. Like, it's 5 times more. And there's like, okay, so for example, your video is 20 minutes. He added like 40 minutes of commentary. That's a long ass time. The upload reproduces the core audio-visual footage, sequencing, narration, and expressive elements of the work in near continuous form. Near continuous form. Look at them trying to be slick. Oh, what's like they wanted to include continuous form because continuous is what makes it, you know, eligible to copyright striking. So like near continuous. Ooh. That's sneaky. The added commentary is incidental and does not alter the purpose, character, or substantive expression of the underlying video, which remains the central focus of the upload. Yeah, it's the goddamn topic. This conduct constitutes unauthorized reproduction and public performance of claimant's audiovisual work on YouTube. So if that's the case, we should all get pissed off because MrPokke talked about us. The gacha space. Oh, he used my shit. Well, you used us. You used our tribalism, man. We should copyright strike you. What is this? By incorporating nearly the entire copyright strike video, respondent exceeds the bounds of fair use. What are you talking about? That shit is an hour. The infringing upload functions as a substitute of the original work because viewers can consume substantially the entire video through respondent's channel instead of accessing the authorized version, thereby interfering with claimant's exclusive right under copyright law. Oh, yeah, there it is. So like, once again, we're talking about the exact type of audience, like the same type of audience. So therefore, like, you hurt me because we obviously share some type of audience. So like, therefore I can claim damages. Okay. Are any of the respondents online service providers? No. Describe how you were harmed as well as your request for monetary relief. Okay, here we go again. As a direct result of the respondent's unauthorized live stream and a subsequent upload of a reaction video incorporating the substantial majority of claimant's copyright strike work, claimant has suffered measurable economic harm. Oh, shit. Let's say a 20K video, 20K viewed video makes like $200, and I'm highballing it. I don't think it makes that much. Really? Really? All right, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna scoff at $200, but it's like, does it worth like an entire court case? I'm just saying. Respondent live streamed and uploaded the reaction within hours. Ah, there we go. Yeah, of course. We're going to talk about the hours. Of claimant's original production targeting the same audience demographic. Because both channels serve overlapping audiences, the infringing upload diverted viewers at the critical early stage of the video's release, the period when engagement metrics most strongly influence algorithmic distribution and monetization. They have to prove this, by the way. They have to prove this. Because we can tell it's a thing, but we don't have like true data from YouTube. So like they kind of have to prove this. Analytics reflects that approximately 5% of claimant's traffic during the relevant period originated from the respondent's reaction upload. Is 5% enough? Additionally, claimant's average view duration, i.e. minutes 627 to 2042, reflect reduced full-length consumption consistent with viewers having already watched substantially the same content through respondent's channel. Reduced watch time and engagement directly impact advertising revenue, algorithmic promotion, and I think it's and long-term channel growth. What the fuck? Is this a typo? Yo, chat, I think this is a typo. By making nearly the entire video available to its own audience, respondents upload functions as a market substitute for the authorized version. Well, slippery slope. Yeah, I see what they're trying to say. It was like slippery slope. Because it is, but kind of no. It is, but not really. Because like, say, for example, I want to get the original from that video. I have to keep doing so much cuts. It's like I literally have to edit it my damn self to recreate the new video, which obviously makes it different then. The substitution diverts views, advertising impressions, and audience engagement from claimants and interferes with claimants' exclusive right to control the timing, distribution, and monetization of the work. Claimant seeks removal of the infringement causing and all available monetary remedies resulting from the respondent's unauthorized use of the copyright-strited work. In addition to lost monetization, here we go. Claimant has suffered harm to the integrity of controlled presentation of the work. Respondent's republication outside of claimant's channel diminishes claimant's ability to determine how, when, and under what conditions the work is publicly displayed. Respondents live streamed and uploaded the reaction video within hours of claimant's original publication, targeting an overlapping audience demographic. This timing amplified the diversion of viewers during the critical early release period when watch time, engagement, and algorithmic promotion was directly. So it's basically the same shit. Accordingly, claimant requests prompt removal of the infringing content and reserves all rights to pursue available remedies arising from respondents' unauthorized use of the copyright strike work. Documentation. Retard children MP4?
And the only people that could believe whatever's being peddled over here are literally retarded children.
Oh, this is MrPokke himself. This is MrPokke himself clipping. Ooh, he went and did the homework himself. All right.
You take a look at MrPokke's channel, right? You take a look at his thumbnails, and he kind of is appealing to retarded children. Yeah, like the thumbnail design, like, look at this. Like, he's really going for that Genshin rated G audience right there with that one. You already know.
Okay, obviously he's trying to paint him in a bad light. This has nothing to do with the case. This is about optics. Obviously, this is an attempt to make Saintontas look bad in terms of optics. Sure. This is to sway the judge towards hating Saintontas. This is about optics. This doesn't help with the case necessarily as in types of glue, but it tries to show that, hey, yo, you know, he hates me. He's trying to defame my audience, etc. Well, if they're all retarded children and you're saying that they cross with his channel, well, that means his audience is also a bunch of retarded children.
Here today is a classic Hoyo Shield take from our favorite guy.
Oh, he's trying to be me. Oh, okay, then I'll pretend to be MrPokke then, right? He's pretending to be me. I'll react like MrPokke to this piece.
Okay.
Oh, but oh my God, what is he doing over here?
Insane.
Oh, he's just pretending.
Insane. Oh my God. Insane. Insane. Insane impression. Insane.
Yo, Arknight's Enfield is the best gacha in history. I'm getting
Insane.
the entire community to donate to the POKKE Corp.
Insane.
Yes, sorry, the
Insane.
POKKE
Corp.
Corp.
Yes. It is. It is.
Thousands of dollars day one. We're gonna get
So anyway, apparently he's trying to make sure that the optics for Saintontas are bad for the judge. This is a form of fallacy called poisoning the well, as we've seen from the copyright strike video, which is the arts of gacha. Anyway, this doesn't matter, by the way. This, I think the first one, sure, like you're trying to go after the audience, like sure, there's like a little bit of a crossover there, sure. This one doesn't matter. This is so about optics. This is where the bad faith shit that MrPokke does starts. All right, here we go. Analytics. Proportion of your total traffic, 18%. The tragic downfall of MrPokke. So, okay, so Saintontas' video name was The Tragic Downfall of MrPokke. It's 4.8%. So they overlap, I think, for 4. Okay, so wait. The total traffic is 18%, and 4.8% comes from this video. Okay, wait. Doesn't this mean this helps the video?
Yeah.
Because it says like 4.8% of the total traffic that's coming is from that video. As in, it technically is helping your video, not damaging it. Technically, what he's trying to say here doesn't make any sense because this helps you. This doesn't really harm you. I'm confused. Okay, agreement 1, agreement 2, and agreement 3. All right, what's these agreements? Oh, these are like the we went over these, of course. This doesn't matter. Okay, let's read them again. Let's refresh our memory. Hey, yo, Saints, just gonna have a quick message here. I would like to kind of ask you to stop reacting to any of my content. This is like us agreeing, but then Saintontas like not respecting it later on. Sure. Well, that's unfortunate, but I can understand where you're coming from. I had a very positive reaction to your Weewa video where I loved to the points of you were bringing to the table, but I won't upload that one. Best of luck to you. However, I took some time to reflect on how accurate a lot of your statements are, saying you've never watched or even talked about me at all. Pretty disingenuous considering you've made multiple streams, videos, and sub goals entirely based around me and my content. Ooh, true. We forgot about that shit. Examples: Bragg Tech call me a call where we discuss Google Guide Makers, hundreds of subs to talk to me, so on and so forth. It comes off a bit odd to try and frame this entire situation as one-sided, but you do whatever you need when it comes to preserving your mental. Cheers. Damn. This is one from Kron a while back, the whole VARS thing. Rest assured, it hasn't happened since. Yeah, Saintontas is basically saying, you may have forgot, I have not. Okay, I see. I'm actually not aware if you want to ship that as a parting gift. I've only heard from the times you've reacted negatively has been frequent. Oh yeah, I think our viewers just don't mix regardless. Holy essay. Saint, god damn it. Oh, but Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. All right, I'm off stream now, so I'll give you a rundown of what I felt I was doing. I entirely agree that there's been a lot of negative reacts, but only when there's been something negative to react to in the first place, i.e. your hot takes across January. I think it's the what's it called? Greedy and stupid. When it comes to other stuff, I've glazed your take on streaming sometimes being more work than a regular 9 to 5, given my experience as a working professional and how my hours have gone. And as mentioned, my reaction to your Weewa vid. Even during my stream today, when I was looking at your viewer clear, I think the most negative thing I said was that instead of crashing out on the viewer, you should have crashed out on the devs, since I believe the two teams you were using. Okay, that's just some woo-woo stuff. All I'll say is that I don't think my segment today was really ill-natured or really that negative at all, but I can understand where you're coming in given the history. But if we're going off the past, then there's been plenty of stuff going on across both sides, which is fair to say. I wouldn't doubt that you're getting a bunch of mentions every time I had pulled up on stream, but I'm not somebody who just goes off full aggro when there's nothing to be aggro about. So I was taken a bit back when I saw your message earlier, since I felt like I wasn't being that negative at all earlier today. So sorry if I came off harsh in the response. It actually actually happened, chat. It actually happened. Saintontas used the words sorry. Holy shit. Holy shit. He can if he wants to. That's right. There it is, chat. There it is in 4K. Saintontas can say sorry. Miracles happen every day. Oh, it's not this one specifically, just over the past few weeks, and I think we can we can both doing good our own stuff. Obviously, Mr. Pokke's English needs more Englishing, and of course, I think you can be nuanced, but we both know chat cannot be, and it's annoying to deal with those. Grow a pair. Thicker skin, bitch. Unfortunately, a day saying you won't react to someone is not legally binding because I can just change my mind. He's right. He's 100% right. It's not legally binding. Yes, I can say that, and I could be like, no, something changed. Something changed. So this is like the total traffic from different videos. Oh, I think I know what's going on. In these videos, I think in the end of the video, he has the the annotation of like the most recent upload, and people click that. So like the traffic comes from old videos. Okay, I think I get it now. The traffic comes from these old videos. So like 2% from this, 2.6, etc. And this one is literally 4.8%. This is actually helping the goddamn shit. Am I crazy? Because this is your own shit. Your own shit transfers traffic to your new shit. So which means this also sends traffic to your new stuff. So technically, Saintontas helped promote the video you're claiming has hurt your channel. I have no idea what he's trying to say with this. Because this feels like he's shooting himself in the foot, if anything. I'm super confused. He didn't even notice that Pokke destroyed his own last suit. I think I'm starting to see that now. This shows that it's actually supportive, not destructive. Anyway, live stream 1. What the hell is this? The video Mr. Pokke responded, it's a disaster short, is monetized. Proof slides. Oh, it's like him showing that this is his original stuff. Shared audience. All right, here we go. Oh, this is him showing the screenshot of Saintontas showing that he and by the way, it's not just you. It's like so many people. Like it's like 3 pages. So 5 per page. That's 15 creators. Which means 15 creators can go, oh, he reacted to me. It's like, hey, damages. It's like, dude, what the fuck is that? All right, sure. I guess he's trying to say we, to some extent, share audiences. All right, great. Proof there. Let's see how strong that holds, considering it's like it's 1 of 15. If not more, because I'm pretty sure YouTube just shows you the maximum, but like I'm pretty sure there's more. Likes versus dislikes. Okay, I didn't understand this. I think it's like 84%. Dude, your own community, your own warriors, considering the bad faith presentation you have done to me, created a ripple effect that has harmed my channel ever since. You've literally falsely represented me. What the fuck are you even saying? Jesus Christ. Oh, rules for thee and not for... Oh, it's just 84%. Dude, your audience made my shit go all the way to 50% every time I speak. Whatever the content. Shut the fuck. You're such a pussy. Wait, but that's bad, actually. That's not a good screenshot because he needed to show the hours. Okay, this could have been a MrPokke L in this screenshot because Saintontas could literally go, you could have just literally screenshotted these in different moments in time. That's not proof. Like, where's the fucking time on when these screenshots were taken? I can argue that, hey, yo, you say 12 hours here, 39 minutes here, later after 12 hours, but when were these actually taken? Intention to stream and watch my content. Okay.
I'm actually not surprised that it has a like ratio like this. I'm actually surprised that it has a like ratio that looks like this because the dude is it's one of the worst videos I've ever seen. Teaching his audience to be even bigger shills. I think that's the thing that's like kind of scary, right?
Come to think of it, true. This video literally shows how to be a shill. I never thought about it. This is like your textbook to tribalism. Here you go. This is how to be tribalistic. This is how you keep literally doing an issue in the gacha space. Because no one really likes tribalism, especially to the extent it is currently in the gacha space. Here's how to do it better. True.
Is trying to appeal to a child audience, right? With the stuff that he's doing. A child audience. Oh, you can also thank Pokke. True. If Pokke didn't upload this vid, I wasn't going to stream today because I already have a bunch of shit lined up. I wasn't going to stream today, but because he made this video, I decided to stream because I heard it was so awfully sourced.
That's bad. It goes both ways because the problem when you're called out, because obviously this is a Saintontas call out, anybody with a brain or knowledgeable about the lore in the gacha space, which is the most viewers, know this is about Saintontas. You have to be there because you cannot let people make a narrative. You gotta get ahead of the narrative. You have to. Because you're involved. So like Saintontas is basically forced to be there. You have to, or else people make a narrative for their own, and the next day you have to do damage control. You're not like in a leading position in the conversation. Now you're just doing damage control, and that's bad. So that's the proof he showed. And I'll be real, that's decent, but I don't know if it'll hold up. I'll be honest. I see what he's trying to say. I see the picture he's trying to paint, but I don't think we have something that's like so substantial. It's like so big that we can't turn a blind eye to. I feel like there's a lot of back and forth to this, considering the mistake MrPokke made. He made mistakes along the way. He wanted this to be this perfect Trojan horse, but unfortunately, he made mistakes. Depends on who you ask. Unfortunately, if I'm in team MrPokke, which I'll be honest, I'm not. And I may not hate the guy, just don't respect the guy, really, considering the type of actions he does. He made mistakes, and Saintontas is about to exploit the fuck out of those mistakes, like he should. I mean, you know what they say, never stop your enemy when you see them making a mistake. Just let them do that mistake. It's good for you. Sadly, there was a lot of errors. I keep saying sadly. I don't know why. It's like force a habit. There was a lot of errors in the way he went about it. This is a slippery slope, all right? This is so much of a slippery slope. React content as a whole, since the dawn of React content, has always had people have issues with people reacting to their shit. Reactors, considering I'm a reactor, I'm already going in with the idea of, if someone tells me do not react to my shit, I'm just not gonna react to their shit. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of content out there. I can talk about the topic of the video, like you just don't react directly to it, but you can definitely talk about what's going on in that video and then give your constructive criticism, your critique, whatever. But just don't react directly to it out of respect for them. I feel like is the way to go. But again, it's easier to just react. I'll admit it. As a reactor, we all know it's easier to just have something on screen and you comment on each thought presented. So yeah, I think Saint just went the lazy route, which recently Saint has been slightly lazy in terms of information and presentation, as we've seen recently in my Stop Beating the Dead Horse video. I hope Saintontas wakes up to this, is that you are way too hated by a bunch of people that will exploit certain mistakes you make.
You want to know what one of the most important lat exercises is, guys? Dumbbell raises. Dumbbell raises.
Dumbbell raises.
You can't be that lazy. Like, not even slightly. Even though, like, it should be normal, unfortunately, you're that controversial to the space you're in. So, like, you gotta be very careful. Unfortunately, people are sensitive nowadays, and they hate assholes like you. So, I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you want to win? I'll be honest, in this one, I'm fairly biased. I want Saintontas to win for the reason of what he represents, not necessarily the people involved. I mean, obviously, if I wanted to have a winner, considering who I respect and who I don't respect, like, obviously, I'm going to be tilting more towards Saintontas more so than MrPokke. But to me, what really matters is what they represent. And I feel like Saintontas represents something that I want to win and remain the same in the internet. And MrPokke, unfortunately, I do not want to encourage malicious behavior towards other CCs. Like, I get what he's trying to say. And sure, if your ultimate goal is that for Saintontas just back off your content, it's fine. I feel like that's a spirit that's understandable. But I feel like there are multiple ways you can go about doing that instead of doing it like this, which just is very off-putting. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be seeing you.